My face might be a bit too close for this, but this is the best setup I could think of. So, you know what, whatever. Hello everybody, my name is Nekzlo and welcome to my channel, and we are back with me doing another vlog. I haven't done this since my trip to the United States, which is in October, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to do another vlog, and right now I'm filming this on the 16th of February 2019, so it's 2 days after Valentine's Day. And yeah, I celebrated Valentine's Day by myself again this year. A little bit of backstory about my situation is that I have never celebrated Valentine's Day in my life, and it's not so much that I'm against the holiday or against the event. It's just that I was never dating anyone on every single Valentine's Day, so I never really had a chance to celebrate with someone I'm romantically involved with. Unfortunately, that has never come for me on Valentine's Day, so yeah, that's kind of sad. So normally I would say Valentine's Day is just another day to me. It's just another date, and I don't really take it too seriously. This year I decided to do a bit different because I don't know, it's just Valentine's Day is just very marketable. It's like, first of all, I do enjoy being single. I do find some certain perks in being single, but it's quite hard to not feel lonely when, as you're coming towards February 14, you know, you have things like in televisions, in medias, in chocolates, shops, and shopping malls, and designs, and decorations, and your friends talking about how to celebrate Valentine's Day. It doesn't make you less lonely and desperate. I decided that, hey, you know what, I'm just gonna celebrate Valentine's Day by myself. And when I say celebrating by myself, I'm not referring to having my single time or having my me time, because being single for so long, I have been single for so very long, that celebrating me time is kind of like an everyday thing. Like every day I get to do whatever I want to do. It's no different to it. So for Valentine's Day on 14th February, which is 2 days ago, I decided to do something a bit different. I want it to be like a celebration, like what Valentine couples normally do, or at least what I think they normally do on Valentine's Day, and try to apply it to me. It's like going out, buying gifts, do some activity together, maybe have like a nice dinner. So pretty much I decided to go full all out. I actually have a list of checklists that I do want to check out. So my checklist will include something like there must be some form of activity to do by myself. I almost want to say do together, but I am by myself. But yeah, a two-person activity that normally couples would do. So I thought of maybe like a movie or something that would be pretty easy. And then there must be some kind of meal in a very fancy restaurant, or as fancy as I can find and I can afford. I know most of Valentine's normally, or at least the cliche, would do it on dinner, but I can't do it on dinner because Valentine's Day is held in the middle of the work week, and if I were to stay for dinner, I get stuck in the rush hour jam, and I don't want to get stuck in rush hour jam pretty much. So I'm going to do lunch instead. I'm going to do like a pretty decent, nice lunch. So the other thing that I want to accomplish in this Valentine's Day is that there must be some form of gift giving. So I have to buy myself a gift, and not just like a cheap stuff. Like I want a gift which is pretty valuable, pretty nice, pretty expensive, pretty much what I would think a girl will buy for me, I think. And I don't know if I want to include this, but I thought of some form of rose or flowers. I don't like flowers. I don't see the appeal to it. I think it's a pretty, I want to say stupid, but I think it's a pretty dumb concept to give someone an object that would wilt and die and smell later. Like, it smells good now, but once it starts dying, you see how it smells. It attracts ants as well. So instead, I told myself that I'll buy something of flower related. At a point in time, I don't exactly have any idea what flower related item. I thought I'll just go shopping and kind of see what I can find. Spoiler alert, I found something which I kind of like, so. And then finally, I want to end it with some form of dessert, like cakes or coffee. You know, I just imagine on Valentine's Day will be a pair of couples will sit on a table and kind of just chit chat and just talk, or enjoy a plate of cake, I guess. I don't know. I have never celebrated Valentine's Day, okay, so don't come after me if I get the facts wrong. I did manage to vlog my 14th February event, So kind of not too long because I'm still a bit awkward vlogging in public. In fact, I feel awkward vlogging at all. Like this is just so uncomfortable for me right now. But yeah, I have a bit of clips in here and there and kind of just, I don't know why am I doing this. I feel like it's just archiving a very sad memory of myself. Like people would ask me, what do you do on Valentine's Day? I celebrated by myself. I went on a date with myself. I did record it, and I guess if you're seeing this, I did publish it, so I hope you enjoy this video. Good morning, guys. I think the camera is here. I think. I don't know, I'm not staring at it anymore. My eyes are not working because it's still late. But it's the 14th February 2019 and 11:30 a.m. It's not too early, but I'm not a morning person, so it's actually perfect timing for me to get up. And yeah, I think also for my schedule it's just nice. Yeah. It's 12 p.m. right now, and I was counting the time ahead. I was getting ready, and I realized I'm actually quite late. And I know I got up late, you know, I know that's my fault, but we have a movie date at 1:40 p.m. So I only have like 1 hour plus, 1 hour 40 just to get something to eat, to drive to the shopping mall. And yeah, it does feel a bit rushed for Valentine's Day, but you know what, Valentine's Day, sometimes people get, you know, tired out trying to get ready. It took me 30 minutes to get ready, a really quick one, because I want to eat. I'm like super hungry right now. And yeah, I don't even know what I want to eat. I thought of having like a nice brunch, being it a Valentine's Day, but we'll see if I have time. We'll have to see about that. So let's get going. So I just parked at the mall, and it's surprisingly a lot more people than I expected. I was definitely underestimating Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not a big date to me, it's not a big deal to me, but I guess maybe to some people it's quite a big deal because the parking lot is quite full. Like, I had problem finding my favorite parking spot, which usually is not a problem on the weekday. Escalator not working. It's 12:30 right now, and I just realized it's nearing the lunch hour. In fact, it could be some people's lunch hour. I personally take lunch at 12:30, so that could explain why it's so crowded. But I'm actually having a hard time deciding where to eat, and I'm trying to beat the 1 hour, the 1 o'clock, where I assume most people have their lunch. It has to be flat. Okay, that fix it. I think we'll go to the secret recipe. We have the set lunch day, but I don't think I'm going for any of this today. Ooh, secret Monday. Well, today is not Monday. This is set dinner. I don't know. Like I say, I want something fancy. I want something that I can celebrate with. I have my mac and cheese and my long black coffee. We still have about 1 hour. We have a lot of time. We can enjoy this, but I tend to gobble my food really fast anyway, so let's just eat this and maybe take a walk. Finished my meal, got a bottle of water for the movie later, and we're still a bit early. It's only 1:10 and the movie starts at 1:40. I still have time to just take a walk, like I say, burn the calories. I'm actually very full. The cheese was very thicker than I expected. It was nice, I enjoyed it. But right now we're just gonna maybe walk towards the arcade and see if we have time to play some games, because I don't know if this is what couples want me to do on Valentine's Day, but I think arcade is like the best date for me. I think that'll be awesome. Just because I like games, you know, I enjoy games. Just casual play. Grab some popcorn. I'm not actually a big fan of popcorn, to be honest. I mean, I like popcorn, but not when I'm watching a movie, because I don't know, it feels weird. I feel like it's distracting either the eating or it's distracting the movie, and you can't enjoy one of them. So I just never understood the idea of it. But I feel like popcorn with movies is a very couple things to do. You know, it's kind of like, oh, let's share a popcorn, and then our hands accidentally touch each other, and then it's like, ooh, sparks! I don't know why I just did that in public. I'm either the first one, or there's no one in this movie today. You know, I mean, I don't think it's the Valentine movie, but it's cartoon. So, I don't know, let's look for our seat. I pick a corner seat, pretty sure I remember that, because you don't want to get in between some couples. So yeah, this is my seat. Or is it over there? Pretty sure it's E what? E13, so it's over there. Okay. Let's grab our seat. Ugh. Just ended. It wasn't too bad, it's actually pretty good. Bit of a love story, I guess, perfect for Valentine in a little bit way. But I don't know, it started pretty slow and I wasn't a big fan of it. It got better over time, but overall it's still pretty good. I think this is the exit. I have no idea. Let's just keep walking. At least I'm alone. Most people left the cinema the back way. I'm taking this way because I want to vlog a little bit. But yeah, so that's done, movie done. Actually, funny story, I actually bought the tickets 2 days ago because I thought it'd be very awkward if I buy the ticket today. I knew there won't be a lot of people, but I just didn't want to buy it on Valentine's Day itself. Single alone, like, even though I'm trying to be, is this the right way? So next thing I need to do is to get myself a gift, a Valentine gift, because actually I do have a couple of things I want to buy. I'm going to Parkson right now, I need a new belt, the leather is peeling off and all that. And then I also need a new sports shoe because 2 days ago when I came here for gym, I left my shoes in the locker and I completely forgot about it. So I need a new shoes, if not I won't be able to go to gym. Now it's actually 3:40. I prefer to leave the mall before 5 to skip the jam, the coming home jam from work and all that. So hopefully I'll be able to get things done. At the same time, I really want to maybe grab like some cakes or something like a dessert. Just waiting for the guy behind me over there is kind of fixing my holes on the belt so that I don't have to do it back home. Hopefully it'll be quite nice because I paid quite a lot for it. Got my belt finished with that part of the shopping, but I'm actually quite conflicted right now because it's almost 4:20 right now and I still haven't got my shoe, which is what I kind of need. At the same time, I haven't done a lot of Valentine stuff. Like I haven't got myself I haven't had like a dessert, which was not my plan. I'm kind of conflicted because I really want to skip the rush hour jam, which will come for sure at 5 o'clock. So I really want to beat the jam before 5. I think what I'll do is I'll probably go to the shop, just take a look at the shoe shop and see if there's anything I could quickly buy, like snap my finger and then kind of get it done with it. Because there are like, I could go out of the shopping mall for like a dessert. I don't have to do it in this mall. I got my shoes! But I feel kind of weird to be purchasing gift for myself because I feel like part of Valentine is all about surprise, which is why I found this little gizmo at the arcade earlier and I wanted to try it, but I wanted to go to the movie first. But this, it is. So it's quite full right now because I think before we went for the movie it was pretty empty. I think it was only like 1, 2 and then a couple more at the bottoms that were empty. But I guess they recently restocked it, so my expectation of getting any good items is not a lot. But I guess for a surprise gift, this would be the closest thing I could come to it. I got a little bit of peace of quiet. It's still pretty... It's fairly empty. Usually this part of the mall is pretty empty, but I got my gift. So I mentioned that I've tried buying one of these before, and I didn't get a really good gift, which is why I'm so hesitant to try it. But like I said, in terms of like surprise gift, this is the closest thing I could get. It's kind of heavy. I mean, it's mostly light, but not light enough to be like a piece of paper so that you win like coupons or something. It's kind of like a little equipment. But you know what? I mean, gifts usually doesn't go well anyway. So that's the whole point of giving each other gifts. So this is it. It's a fire. I guess I don't know. I just know it's a helicopter. So it's kind of instruction manual, which is actually look pretty simple built. It doesn't even look complicated. It's for 4 years old and above. So yeah, kind of about right. Oh well. I guess there's one extra item that can collect dust on my table. Let's just dump it in. Okay, so I keep this. Oh dear. We just got into the parking. I got my earphones just flung out. So we just got into the car and just paid my parking, so I need to leave in 15 minutes. But we got our rose and strawberry macaroons, which is flower related, I guess. And you know, I'd rather have this than flowers, to be honest. Like, I don't really get the appeal of flowers. They die, they're difficult to take care of. There's really no point to it other than to make potpourri, I guess. But yeah, I need to, well, I can't eat right now, I need to drive out soon. So yeah, we're gonna go, and then we're gonna go to maybe like Starbucks near my area, because it's already after 5, it's 5:10 right now, and I really want to beat the evening rush, so we have to get going now. That was my 14th of February 2019 and how I celebrated Valentine's Day, where I spent the entire day doing what couples would do on Valentine's Day, or at least what I assume couples would do on Valentine's Day. And frankly, I didn't enjoy myself. I really didn't. I honestly, being single for so long, I'm so used to doing things for myself. I'm doing things that I like to do, doing things at my own time, at my own speed, and I never have to impress someone else. And doing Valentine's Day, even though it's actually still for myself, it does feel like a lot of the joy of being single is no longer there. Like, I don't have the same freedom, I don't have the same flexibility. It's very structured. It's kind of like I'm pretty sure in the real couple relationship, like in the real relationship, in the real Valentine's Day, if the schedule doesn't go as smoothly, you can kind of forgo some things. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty common thing. But because I was being a bit ambitious and I was trying to hit all my checklists, I think that's where it got a little bit difficult. It got a little bit difficult for me. So throughout the day, I felt very rushed. I felt like I didn't really have time to relax and to even have time for myself, let alone have time with other people. Like, I don't imagine able to sit down and have a chit chat with someone else when it's kind of like waking up, okay, go have breakfast or lunch or brunch or whatever, and then go for a movie, and then coming back, and then do this, do that, and then by the time you're done, I'm just tired, I'm pooped. And then there's also the fact that I bought a gift on the day itself, where I think normal Valentine's Day, you probably bought the gift like a few days before, and then on the Valentine's Day, that's where you surprise your partner with the gift. I mentioned at the beginning that my me time would usually means, you know, just spending time sitting down on the computer, whether playing games, doing some videos, watching some videos. I also write as a hobby, so I really enjoy writing. So sometimes I just go to a coffee shop and just spend my time there, or I would just walk around a shopping mall, or just go to the gym, or take a walk around my area. You know, these are what I call my me time, and it's definitely a very solitary hobby. It's not so much of a couple things. So I guess because of that, maybe I'm just so used to being single, but I enjoy my me time a lot more than doing, you know, this whole shenanigans with Valentine's Day. That being said, I did somewhat like the idea of having a day where you get to celebrate being single, because, you know, Valentine's Day and just media in general, they put a lot of emphasis on love, on romance, you know, like I can't imagine how many Like how many movies do not revolve around even a shred bit of romance, or how many musics there are on the radio that's always talking about love, whether good love, bad love, broken up love, or whatever. It's always romance and love, and Valentine's Day is just like this really big highlight scream of love and romance. And for single people like me, it can be a bit difficult sometimes dealing with it, and it's lonely. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy being single. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of perks being single, but you still feel alone when your friends are off doing things. In fact, I was supposed to meet up with some of my friends actually tonight, but because all of them had some Valentine plans, didn't do it on the 14th February itself because it's a work week, so they are doing it this weekend, and I didn't get to see them, so I end up spending time by myself. Hence why I'm doing this clip right now, because I'm alone. So in summary, having a day just to celebrate being single, and I mean, forget the fact that it's 14th February refers to Valentine's Day, it refers to being with your loved one. If there's a holiday, a date, or whatever, maybe like a 13th of February or 15th of February, it doesn't matter, where we, instead of calling it a Valentine's Day, we could call it like some Singles Day or Single Appreciation Day or whatever, to just really highlights the benefit of being single, to really do something. For single people like me, it's really nice to kind of plan a day just for myself. Like, yeah, maybe I didn't choose the right things to do, or maybe instead of going to movies, I could go to a convention and kind of see things I want to see, you know, instead of having to eat like certain fancy restaurant. Maybe I'll eat restaurants that I actually like, or actually enjoy, you know. So there are definitely things which I could do that I enjoy, but instead of just doing it as a normal me day, maybe spend like a day to really celebrate being single, celebrate doing things that you like, buying gift for yourself, go watch movie by yourself, and just really enjoy having your own time. So I could be forever single, you never know, or I could find someone, and either way it's alright, you know, either way, you know, I'll deal with it when it comes. But as of the present, I think it's also really important to kind of enjoy what you have, and whether you're being in a relationship, you can enjoy Valentine's Day, or whether you're single, you can enjoy celebrate life of a single man. So yeah, I think that's kind of end the clip. I'm also sweating. I never like doing this kind of vlogs because it's hot in here and it's Malaysia. Like, if you've been to Malaysia, you know how hot it can be. And I'm really hungry right now. It's late, so I've got to go right now. And I hope you guys enjoy this clip. Anyway, it's actually quite nice. It's very fun. It's a really good experiment for me. It's a good, you know, eye-opening experience for me as well. It's not too eye-opening, just slightly eye-opening, because I kind of knew going in what to expect. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking right now. I'm hungry. I'm gonna end this clip. I guess that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. If you do, please subscribe or like, and we shall see you next time. Goodbye.